thoughts on cancel culture, the whole troll culture, and how can one deal with it? Surely just taking Twitter breaks periodically isn't enough. So how do you really deal with it?
It's an extraordinarily good question, Anindita, and I wish I could provide a simple answer or a clear one. But again, I'm turning in on myself. I am as filled with fear as anybody else in not wanting to do the wrong thing. I have a dread of offending people. In fact, it's probably too strong a dread, but it is a strong dread. So I try not to lose my temper because I fear that I might say something that upsets people. But I also have a fury at things that strike me as being absurd and wrong, and I feel. Do you know there was a great film? I mean, this is going to sound so completely irrelevant, called War Games, a John Badham film with Matthew Broderick. You may remember it, about a computer that takes over the thermonuclear work of the American government and starts to prepare for a war because it thinks it's playing a game. Anyway, in order to stop it, they realize it doesn't understand one thing: futility. So it's a wonderful AI movie, actually. And so they teach it to play what Americans call tic-tac-toe, noughts and crosses, which, as you know, from a very early age as a child, you can never lose. You can, as long as you're being smart, you can, never lose a game of noughts and crosses. So it teaches it to the computer that plays and plays and plays, and then it stops and thinks for a while, and then stops playing the thermonuclear game because it realizes it's a similar game. And it comes up with this wonderful phrase on the screen: "Strange game, the only winning move is not to play." And that is my feeling about the cancel culture and social media wars. Parts of me, I hear J.K. Rowling, who's a friend. Do I want to come to her aid and speak for her? Or do I want to speak for my community of LGBTQ people without offending them? There's only one way to win this game, and that's not to play it. And that is cowardice. I completely appreciate its cowardice, that maybe if I was made of stronger stuff, I would hurl myself into the fray and to hell with what people thought of me. But I'm not made of that stuff. And so my move is not to play. And that's part of why I took a Twitter holiday, was a fear of saying something or reacting. Maybe one evening I'd have a drink and just type something foolish. Who knows?